Hello and welcome to Let's Learn. For this video, I'll be focusing on Grammar Year 1. Right, so this is an old book and you can find a newer a newer version. It will be SusBuddy because I think MBP is actually part of SusBuddy. Oh yeah, it is. Says over there. So it will be published by SusBuddy. And it will look a little bit different because this is really old. I think I got this about, maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. But it still works, alright? So if you have the newer version, it's fine. If you have the older version, it's also fine. Because anyway, grammar doesn't change overnight. So you can still use it. Of course, if you're learning, based on the CFR, which is basically Cambridge English, this might be too easy. But then again, if let's say you are having trouble learning in school, and even if, you're in year 3 and you find out, I don't understand what the teacher's talking about, you can come to these videos. Learn the year 1 stuff, it's fine. Refresh your mind. Right? There might be things that you forgot, after school holidays, you're like, woohoo, I gave everything back to my teacher. Well, you can refresh yourself anytime with these videos. Right? So that's why I'm making it. Because, who wants to remember stuff that you don't want to remember in the first place, right? So, but please, if let's say you want to practice, go get the book. Support the publisher, support the author. Alright? I'm not the author, that's not me, I just love the book. Why do I love it? I had a student that was failing. Right? And it wasn't because he's bad in languages. He's really good in languages. It's just that he just didn't understand what his teacher was teaching in school. So he had an F the previous year, and his mom was approaching me and she said, I kind of need you, if you can, to help teach my son. And I was surprised because her other children, they were okay in English. And I asked, how about, your other children, the older ones? They could teach him because they're good in English. And she told me that he wouldn't listen to them. So I'm like, okay, fine, let's give it a try. Let him come over to my place and I'll teach him once a week. So I only use these books. They have grammar and they have writing as well. So I combined these two and I took it slowly. All I wanted was for him to remember what he learned that day. So topic by topic, we did as much as we could. If he was, being too hyper that day or he was too tired that day, we'll do less. But if he's ready to go, we'll do more. So within 3 months, he had his monthly test. So remember, the previous year, he got an F. So when he had his monthly test coming, I told him, it's fine if you don't pass because you had an F. As long as there is improvement, that means you're on the right track. Because I don't like to pressure my students too much. You already have, one too many subjects. And miraculously, because, he was only confused. It's not that he's really bad in English. He took his test in March, I believe. And when he got his results, his parents were waiting for me outside my gate. And I got the shock of my life because I was like, why are all of them standing outside under the hot sun? And I just came back from the lab. So I was like, hi, what's going on? And they asked me, oh, our son didn't tell you yet. And I was like, what? Tell me what? Oh, he got his results. I was like, oh boy, moment of truth. He was one of my first few students. And I wasn't expecting much. I wouldn't even be surprised if the parents say, hey, he still got an F, but he improved by maybe 3 marks. But he didn't. He got an A. Well, granted, he's not, from one of those competitive schools, but from an F to an A, that is miraculous. So because of that, I'm starting with this. Once we finish all of this, I'll go hunt for higher level books and I'll present them to you in the videos. All right, but please, if you can, support the publisher, support the author. All right, it takes them time and money to make all of this for all of you. Okay, so let's begin. All right, so the first one is about gender. So I hope you can see, right? So the gender tells you if a person or animal is male, that means a boy, or female, a girl, right? So boys and girls, we only use it for young humans. When you are an adult, it becomes man and woman, right? But male and female, you can use it for humans, plants, and even animals. Okay, so gender can be masculine. Masculine means with male characteristics. That means they are more boy than girl. And feminine means they are more girl than boy. Okay, so people and animals are either masculine or feminine. Non-living things are neuter. Neuter, basically, it's like neutral. They don't have any gender. They're not boy, they're not girl. Okay, so they're not male or female. So you can see, we have a girl here and a hen. These are feminine. These are feminine, right? And under masculine, you have a boy and you have a cockerel. Okay, then for neuter, you can see a pencil, right? So a pencil does not have any male or female features, right? You can see, no, but we have pink pencils and we have blue pencils. Well, that's just color. It doesn't say anything. A boy can use pink if they want to. They can wear pink if they want to, right? Same for girls. I like blue. So here, see, I have a blue pen. Love it. It's new, so I don't know what kind of blue is gonna come out. But anyway, I love blue and I love this color, right? So it doesn't matter. Pencils, neuter. Houses, they're also neuter, right? Trees, well, they say neuter, but they are living things, right? The thing is, usually for plants, we say neuter is because it really depends on the flower that they produce, right? The flowers, you will have either male or female flowers. Some of them, they have a single flower with both male and female characteristics. That means if you plant one tree, you can get fruits if the flower has both male and female characters in them. But there are trees where it is only male flowers and only female flowers. When that happens, you need more than one of them to have fruits. Okay, so that's a little biology for you over there. So these are the common mistakes. She is Abu. Now Abu we know is a boy's name. So we don't use she, we use he. Okay? He is my mother. mother is a woman, right? So we don't use he because he is for a boy. It's for a man. She is my mother. That's the correct way of saying it. Now, a lot of people will mix these two. Right? I had students where they'll tell me, oh, my sister, he, ah. I'm like, no, your sister is a she. But, because it's so ingrained in them, it has become a habit, it takes time for them to change. Right? Don't need to be a grammar Nazi. Just realize when you make that mistake and you're like, oh, okay, I'll try again next time. And I'll try again next time. But you must really try. You don't just say, okay, I'll try again next time, but you don't care. Alright? Because if you don't care, then you will never change. You will never correct your mistake. Right? Then, he is a chair. Well, a chair is neuter. It doesn't have a gender. So we use it. Anything without a gender, we use it. For example, even a baby, we don't know whether is it a boy or a girl. You can say it. Now, a lot of people, they get mad when you call a baby it. Because to them, you are treating their baby like a thing. But if you don't know whether the baby is a boy or girl, using it is actually grammatically correct. It's just that, you have to consider people's feelings. Same with dogs as well, or any other pets. Right? If you don't know their gender, you can use it. The problem is a lot of people forgot that you can use it if you don't know their gender. They'll straight away, go crazy and they'll start scolding. How dare you call my dog it? It's a she. They'll do these kind of things. But unfortunately, you are correct. But it's just that you have to take their feelings into consideration. Alright? Okay. So let's try some of the exercises. Oh, I won't be writing into the book because, I don't know why, but I find it hard to buy the book. Sometimes some levels are there, some levels are not there. The writing books are there or the grammar books are not there. So I'm not going to write into the book, but I'm going to write it in a piece of paper. Okay? So let's look at part A. Look at the pictures, write F for feminine, M for masculine, and N for neuter. So one obviously is a girl, right? Ooh, nice blue. Right, so I guess this will do fine. Alright. So number one, because she's a woman, right? So that means it's an F. Feminine. Oops. Okay, I'm safe. Number two, it's a basket. So you see, I use it, right? It's a basket, so it's neuter, not a living thing. A leaf, there is no gender for a leaf, right? So it's a leaf, again, neuter. Number four, a lion. But is it a male lion or a female lion? Now, for lions, the ones with the mane, that means the hair all around the head, making them look big, you can only find those hairs on a male lion, right? So it's masculine. A female lion, they look slim. If you have seen Lion King, you will know. Okay? Now, talking about Lion King, why does the cubs, that means the babies, they don't have the mane? The reason why is because they are still young. Right? It's just like why young people, primary school boys don't have mustache and beards. Right? It's because you're still young. Once you have matured, then you will have facial hair. Right? So number 5, it's a shirt. No male or female on it, so it's a neuter. Number 6, she's a nurse, right? So she's a woman, so it's feminine. Oops. Okay. All right, let's look at B. Oh, they're asking you to color the words that show the feminine gender. So feminine, you have father, girl, uncle. So of course, girl. And then the second row, sister, tigress, and grandfather. Oh, we have sister there. She's feminine. A tigress is a female tiger. So yes, a tigress is one of them. All right. And let's look at the third row. Policeman, hen, brother. So hen is a female chicken. Right? Then over here we have cow, cockerel, and grandmother. So cows are female, cows. Okay? A male cow is a bull. So a cow is a female cow. Cockerel is a male chicken. Grandmother, of course, is a female. Oops. Okay. Now let's look at the next one, the last one. Woman, aunt, and prince. So woman obviously is a woman. Girl, right? Aunt, your auntie is also a woman. A prince is a male royalty who is younger than the king. Right? So the prince is the son of the king. Well, not the king's younger brother, but the king's son. All right? Now let's look at C. It says cross the word that does not belong to the same gender. So number 1, let's see, we have desk, cupboard, girl, and bed. So desk is neuter, cupboard is also neuter, girl is female, and bed is neuter. So that means the answer is girl. Okay? And number 2, we have boy, man, father, and cow. So this one's easy, right? Boy is male, man is a male, father's a male, cow is a female. So we say cow. Right, put a cross there. And number 3, we have queen, prince, princess, and mother. A queen is the wife of the king, so she's a woman. The prince is the son of a king, so he's a boy. A princess is the daughter of the king. She's a girl. And of course, a mother is a woman. So that means prince is the different one. All right, number 4. We have sister, car, ball, and fan. So sister is a female. Car is, it doesn't have a gender, so it's neuter. Ball doesn't have a gender too. It's again neuter. And fan, again, it's a non-living thing. So it does not have a gender. Again, a neuter. That means sister does not belong there. And number 5, we have nurse, lady, hat, and aunt. So over here, these days we also have male nurses, but I'm guessing they mean female nurses, right? Because there are more female nurses now than males, which I think that will change, right? But of course, it's female, 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 and hat is a non-living thing, so it's a neuter. That means the answer is hat. Okay, now let's look at D. Number 1, my father and let's see. Sorry, I should have read the question first. Choose the correct opposite gender of the words underlined. So it must be opposite. My father and opposite gender. So we'll say mother. Love me very much. If you say sister, it is still the opposite gender. But usually we say father and mother. We don't say father and sister. Right? You're not wrong if you say sister because it's still the opposite gender. It's just that social convention usually says father and mother together. But who knows, right? Maybe some families, they don't have a mother. But they have a sister, and their sister loves them very much. So it's okay if you write A, right? So number 2, I have a pet rooster, which is another word for cockerel, and a hen. Again, the answer is C. Right? A chick is a baby chicken. Cockerel is a male chicken, and hen is a female chicken. Since rooster is cockerel, so rooster is also a male chicken. Alright? Number 3, the king and something live in the castle. So usually we say king and queen. But again, if you put princess, you're not wrong because they just want the correct opposite gender. Right? They just want the opposite gender. Don't worry about it. Okay, now number 4. I have 2 uncles and 3. What's the opposite of uncles? Aunts. Alright. Number 5. The tiger, and remember just now I told you, female tiger is a tigress. Are in the cage. Okay? Alright, let's look at the next one. Correct this. Ooh, okay. So it says here, take the correct pairs of words, cross wrongly paired words, and correct the mistakes in the space below. The first one is done for you. I see. So they want the proper pairs. So it's gonna be, if it's man and woman, then father and mother, right? Uncle and aunt, that kind of thing. Okay, so they've done, number 1 is correct, man and woman, right? Number 2 is father and mother, not father and sister. Number 3 is supposed to be uncle and aunt. Right, your uncle and your auntie. Usually we're like, hi auntie. Well, actually in real proper English, it's aunt. But I still call people auntie anyway. Right? Excuse me. Number 4, sons and daughters is correct. So number 5, boy and baby. That's wrong. It's boy and girl. Okay? Now, number 6, king and lady. That's wrong. Right? 6 will be king and queen. Number 7, cow and bull. That's correct. Number 8, tiger and cub. Well, cub is the baby of a tiger. So the female of a tiger is, we have seen it twice already, a tigress. Okay. Number 9, brother and mother. Well, that's wrong. If it's brother, then it's sister. Right? If it's mother, then it's father. Alright, why I didn't write, father and mother? It's because they already have it here. Okay? And then, let's see, number 10, lady and man. Do we have woman and man here? Yes, we do. So it'll be lady and gentleman. Right? Remember, when people make announcements, ladies and gentlemen, right? So remember that, and you'll do just fine. Okay? All right. Now let's look at this. Ooh, that's the last page, by the way, for this unit. All right. So it says here, write this. Look at the pictures, rearrange the letters to spell the correct word, and fill in the blanks. So number 1, the man and the something are happy. So that's a woman right there. How do you spell woman? W-O-M-A-N. Okay. Now number 2. I'm sorry for my bad handwriting. It's been like this for many years. And I don't think I'll change it anytime soon, okay? So just bear with me. I just hope you can read it, that's all. Alright, number 2. My father and something are in the bus. So father and mother. How do you spell mother? M-O-T-H-E-R. Okay? Now number 3. I have 2 sisters and a sisters and brother, right? Because there's only one. If you have more than one brother, then you say brothers with an S at the back. So how do you spell brother? B-R-O-T-H-E-R. Okay? Now number 4. He has a hen and a blank. So that's a cockerel or a rooster. There's no double O here, so it's not a rooster, but it's a cockerel. How do we spell that? C-O-C-K-E-R-E-L. Cockerel. Okay. Now number 5. The tiger and dash are very fierce. Ooh. So female of a tiger is a, this is the 4th time, tigress. Right? How do you spell it? T-I-G-R-E-S-S. Right, number 6. The boys and blank are playing. So I see there's a girl there, but there is an S over there. So the boys and girls. Maybe there are other girls outside, out of the picture they can't see. Right? So that's the end of the first unit where we talk about gender. I hope you've learned something from here, and it's going to be easy for you for your, maybe your English class. And I really do hope that this helps. Alright? So I'll see you in the next video. Bye!